I'm just gonna cut that out.
I
All right, so this is the beginning.
So.
Liar.
I don't.
External bulb, episode 10. Basically, I'm a boss.
That's good to know.
Oh my god, third week in a row you've done that.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Okay.
That is true.
I'm William.
No, you're not.
Oh.
Shut up.
Then who am I?
Who am I?
You are who you choose to be. Not Superman.
Oh, so Batman?
No, fuck you. You can't even be Batman.
Green Lantern?
No.
Flash?
Nope.
I'm Joseph. With me is a boss and William.
Wait, what?
Did you call yourself Joseph?
It was on purpose.
That was stupid.
What? No.
What a beginning. What a way to start.
I mean, yeah, but anyway.
Mhm.
Hi.
Remember, small things have... Wait, what was
Oh, nice way to fuck up the line. That's my thing.
I know
You
you
were
were
gonna be like, small things have big beginnings. Is that what you say to compensate?
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Yeah, he just blows his load at the beginning.
Sick burn, bro.
No.
Oh, damn, that burn was so hard. It's just gonna take
He
you
just
3 years
blows
to
his load at the beginning. So it's just like... And he says, small things have big beginnings.
Shut up.
And then she burns you, and you're like, I need 3 years to regain my honor.
The slight on his honor is prevalent.
I hate all of you now. That's it. I'm not talking to you. Not talking to anybody.
Okay. So, speaking of blowing loads, so today I went to drop off my sister at her new middle school.
Wait, what? How does...
Hold on.
how does-
Hold on. Wait for it.
Sounds sketchy.
It's pretty sketchy.
And
at
I
this
was in the
point.
car and I was stuck there for an hour because her new school is like half an hour from where I am now, but where I'm going to move it's like 15 minutes away. So I was just like, instead of driving half an hour back just to come back another half an hour because like when I had to pick her up in an hour after I dropped her off. So I was just like, I'll take a book with me, I'll go read, and I'll just spend that hour that way.
Just whack it off.
I was reading Atlas Shrugged. Not a good choice to read when you're in a car, in a very high car, because basically I'd passed most of the first sex scene just to be assaulted with 7 other sex scenes in the book.
I act like that's a bad thing.
Not when you're rocking a semi in a car in front of a school.
Whoa!
Like,
whoa!
this is
What?
really annoying.
Why are we going in this direction? Can we stop now? Can we just...
I was so mad at myself. I was like, why did I read this here? What was the decision? Like, I knew there was going to be more sex scenes because I know how to, like, basically, because I'd seen the first part of the movie, so I was like, okay, so this sex scene happens, then there's going to be this sex scene. So in my mind, I was like, I'll be fine. I'm not going to, oh god, this is very descriptive. Body, stop it. No, not here. Not now.
Dude, the hell?
I bet you like some teenage girls. Just
Whoa! I didn't say that. What the fuck?
Dude, you're out of middle school.
Yeah, I know.
So teenage girls are gonna be
yeah.
there.
There was nobody out there because everybody was inside the school.
You were waiting.
He was watching.
Okay.
He was waiting, he was watching.
It was his night's watch. He's only celibate until he chooses to be.
Oh god, no, stop. I'm celibate because I don't give a fuck.
Speaking of not giving a fuck, I went to me and Wayne went to IKEA recently, and I was bored, so we started walking around a lot, and I grabbed a pencil, and so what I did is I started drawing Illuminati symbols everywhere. Wow! I drew the pyramid with the eye, and I started drawing them everywhere. And we went to the end of the whole building, and I was like, I'm so bored, and we're not even leaving yet, so we decided to walk back. I go back, I find one of my symbols has been covered up. Someone literally tried to hide the evidence that it was there. I was like, why? And I know it was being covered up on purpose because that whole area where I did the symbol was empty. And there was stuff underneath it. They took one of the things underneath and put it on top. I was just like, you can't hide the truth. No matter how hard you try.
I can just imagine some young couple brings in this new bed mattress and it's just an Illuminati symbol on the back and they're like, what does it mean? And they spend years trying to figure out this entire really dramatic plot of what it means.
And then they find out
you mean in I'm just remembering Men in Black 2. When
yeah,
Will Smith is figuring everything out.
Yeah.
He's just pointing to that.
Oh yeah.
More like Nicolas Cage in National Treasure.
In National
I still like the Men in Black reference better because it's so good. It's like
I finally read King Arthur's story. I'd never known the story before, or I'd never read the story at all. And
me neither.
Basically, I don't understand some of in Code Geass. There's a lot of references to King Arthur in general. There's the Lancelot. There's what else is there? There's the Gawain, and then Well, the Gurren.
Gawain.
Gawain Gurren. And there's the Gawain. The Gawain's in there. The Gurren Mark II is like...
the Mordred.
The Mordred, all the land, or
I forget
basically all
what's,
the other stuff. There's the Avalon, which is the big giant ship.
Yeah, I know. Avalon is like
Round table.
Was the sheep?
There's no round table. There's the Knights of the Round Table in KBS as well.
The Knights of the Round.
Or the Knights of the Round, at least they cut it
fast?
off. Knights of the Round.
God damn it, you'll see when you watch it. I'm actually getting him. He's on the 8th episode, I think.
You're on the 8th episode. That's Cornelia's episode, right, where they go fight.
Cornelia?
Yeah, they attack. Yeah, that's.
I'd have to check that, but anyway.
But yeah, basically, I don't understand because there's a lot more Hamlet references in Code Geass.
It's a lot of English references in general.
I don't understand. Like the thing is, at the end of King Arthur, they don't kill Mordred or whatever his name is, his son's name, King Arthur's son, right? Like they don't kill him; they kill Morgana.
No, his son dies. His son dies. Yeah.
Was it? Oh yeah, but they don't kill Morgana. Morgana's still alive. Yeah, that's what I was confused about. I was like, why do you kill your son, but you're not going to kill Morgana, the person who's causing all this evil? And most of it's bullshit anyway, because they spend like half the story just not doing anything. They just let Morgana run around do nothing the entire book.
Is Morgana hot?
She could be. She's a witch, so she could be like a hot witch.
I don't think they can really do anything in the first place.
Because she's a hot witch.
Yeah, but they should be trying to do something. They're just sitting around letting stuff happen to them.
I don't know, man.
Like Lancelot goes away and then he gets captured and then
like,
they're letting stuff happen to them. They should be doing stuff.
I'm confused.
Like,
wait, are we're talking about the legend at this point, right?
Sure. The book I was reading was because
Is it Mallory's?
No, I don't know. Let me explain. So the version I have two versions. I was reading the young adults version. And now I've actually gotten a legit version. I don't remember what the author is, but I have like a thicker version.
It should be Mallory's.
Okay,
is more the official version.
Then that version is what I have. So what happens is in that version, it's just kind of a simple toned down version, or just a simple version, just so young adults can understand the basic story.
Yeah,
of it.
I mean people who are just getting it like
just trying to understand the story. A synopsis or a.
You mean like 5th grade elementary or something?
No, I think like middle school, high school-ish.
Like
it's kind
7th grade or something?
It's kind of thick, so yeah.
How thick is it?
It's 7 inches thick.
Nobody was trying to make a dick joke, boss. Gosh, you're so fruity.
Like Pebbles?
Basically.
It's fruity for them.
Cinnamon is the Winnemon! Oh wait, wrong one.
Shut up.
Alright, I read...
Let's watch Food Fight again.
No, never again. I'm going to vomit if I see that movie again.
Okay. I mean, especially after you see that one, the
big humans,
chick,
the fucking humans in that movie are disgusting.
Like, why? Why is this a thing? Why would you put this in here?
All right, Joseph.
Want me to hate this movie?
Joseph, let's talk about Deadpool. So I finally read the complete collection, and I have. Okay, so comparatively to the Death of the Family, I like the Death of the Family more because it's obviously better. But Deadpool, he's cool, but a lot of his storylines are forgettable in my opinion.
The first ones don't start out that great.
Really? Yeah.
It gets better in the second part of the collection.
No, I finished the complete collection. Like I've finished all of it, and I'm talking about it in general.
That's the first volume in the complete collection.
Oh. Okay. Because I was like, what the fuck? Like this is good, but it's kind of forgettable now.
I can remember Hawkeye. Bullseye's part.
I can remember Bullseye's part, and I can remember. No, I can remember what's her name, Black Widow's part.
God, Black Widow's part was awesome.
Okay, so I still don't understand the ending to Death of the Family. I'm kind of confused. So Batman figures out the entire time that Joker was not like. What does his normal character like Bruce Wayne have to do with that entire story?
Bruce Wayne.
Like why does it matter that Joker doesn't know who Bruce Wayne is? Like that Bruce Wayne is Batman. Like what?
He does kind of know, but he doesn't. Well, actually, he doesn't want to know. Is the thing.
But what does that have to do with like the entire he kills or he does whatever to all of the characters in?
It just shows more how like Batman's kind of if you really Joker's in love with Batman really.
Yeah, I know that. I understand that plot line. Like he's infatuated with the idea of Batman.
Yeah, and he wants to keep going as Batman, but if he knows about who he is underneath, it ruins the fun for him. So he blocks out Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne does not exist to him.
Okay. Oh, how did he escape from the thing when he gets stuck in the Harley Quinn scene? Because Batman gets stuck inside that big tube, and that's when Joker does all of the stuff, right? Like he locks him in, and then Joker kills or captures all of Batman's different partners.
What are you talking about?
At the beginning, that's how he does it because Batman's not there throughout the entire novel until the end.
Yeah.
Because doesn't he get stuck in that little pot or whatever that Harley Quinn puts him in at the beginning?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
how
pretty
did
sure
he
he
get
escaped.
out? Well, how did he get out? There's no scene for that.
Yeah,
Is there?
there is.
No, how did
He got out of the pot. They show it happening.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Then read the book again.
I want to and I don't want to. It is really
Just
good.
read the one scene again.
Oh, that makes more sense. I should do that.
Yeah, dude, it's not that complicated.
I don't understand how he got out. Like the ending is kind of confusing to me. I don't know.
What's confusing about the ending? You're not confused about anything
just,
in the ending so far, from what I hear.
He saves all of them, and then they all still seem affected by the experience of being captured by the Joker.
Yeah.
But then it just
traumatic, dude.
No, I understand that, but it's like each dream sequence at the end, in the epilogue, when they show all the dreams that they're having, like that.
That's just Bruce Wayne and Damien. No, Bruce.
There's 3
Bruce,
dreams,
Damien,
right?
and Alfred. That's it.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Those are only 3 dreaming.
I don't know. It just the dreams themselves were really kind of. They didn't really end it well for me, except the last one. I don't know. The last one made an ending, but the other 2 made it seem like there's bad stuff can happen eventually because like they've been affected by
the ending is to show how it affected them.
Yeah, it did, but it doesn't show how they got over it because obviously it just seems like it's setting up.
They haven't got over it.
But it seems like they're setting up for something else. Because it's like they haven't got over it, there's
they haven't got. They're gonna get affected by this shit forever, dude.
But I feel like Joker set something in their mind, like they're gonna do something. Like he's set like a sleeper cell, basically.
Joker basically won. He killed the family, basically.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know. I'll read it again. Oh, I was driving the other day, right?
Okay.
And I was putting my hand out the window and I was doing the wave with my hand while I was driving at like 60 miles an hour.
Did you lose that hand?
No, I still have both my hands, surprisingly. A bug fucking hit my finger at 60 miles an hour.
Damn, Jesse, you're lucky that didn't happen to your chips.
Oh, that's true.
Maybe that's why it tasted better.
Oh, God.
So Joseph was holding chips out of the car.
Crunch.
Oh, God. So while we were driving here, or while I was bringing them over, Joseph kept holding his chips outside of the car at like 60 miles an hour with the wind blasting the thing, and he kept eating them after saying they tasted better. So now I'm assuming that bugs were hitting the chips. Stop. Get your foot off my hand. Get your foot out of your foot.
Don't want to make you horny, baby.
Oh, God.
Are you a boy or a girl?
¿Por qué no los dos?
God damn it.
So yeah, I was just putting my hand out the window and I was waving it. It smacked. I never saw that bug again, but I assume what happened was it hit my finger and it split in half in both ends.
What the fuck?
I had longer nails then. Like I cut them
you have
2 days ago.
It's like Colin in that one episode. She just smacks the bee and just separates it into 3 pieces.
So
that never made sense.
She's like, "Why is a bug
She's
following
just that
me?"
good. She can just like.
No, but one slice. But like, it's one slice, but it cuts into 3 pieces.
Because it was built that way. I don't know.
So what happens is the bug hits me, and I swear I feel it split on my hand. Like I feel the split.
It's like.
Surprisingly, there was no residue left on my finger when I.
You went too fast.
The residue all just flew off.
Yeah.
Or when
it's
inside
just
my
like
hand.
that one. What's his name? Dash in freaking Incredibles. He had. Oh wait, no, but he had bugs all over him after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, bugs all over.
No, but then he ran again. They just disappeared.
Was that? What movie was that where they're driving the RV and then they're driving through that zone where there are all the bugs and the bugs are covering the bus or whatever, the RV.
What is this? Is this a Disney movie?
It was. I think it was a Disney movie. It was it Beethoven? Yeah, I think it was Beethoven.
Was it?
I never watched Beethoven.
I don't remember Beethoven's.
It's the scene where they're driving an RV and Beethoven's in the back or whatever, and the guy is trying to drive through the zone. What are the zones? The zones where like there's just huge amount of bugs just everywhere, and they're driving, and there's a hole in the window, so the dad is like covered in dead bugs. So bad.
No, I don't remember that at all as a thing.
I don't care about that anymore. No, it's just really
Don't
bad.
care. God damn it.
I'm not sure if I should continue Atlas Shrugged.
Why not? I mean, we never finished it, right?
Well, I'm 250 pages in, and I'm completing the scene where they use the John Galt line for the first time.
No, they used it in the beginning, right? If you're talking about
no, when they after they redo it. No, I'm saying the line, the railroad.
Oh,
not the line.
The rail.
The John Galt line.
John Galt line. I thought you were talking about the actual. It was John Galt.
Surprisingly, I'm gonna be really mad that I said this, but I think they did it better in the movie than in the book.
I mean, I never seen the movie.
Well, just that scene. The entire rest of the movie's garbage, but the scene where they're on the rail and they're going, like, I don't know, you feel a little bit more excited than you do in the book. Actually, maybe it's because I saw it in the movie first before I read the book. Maybe,
it's very possible.
But on top of that, I really am starting to get annoyed with all of her descriptions of everything. Like, that entire scene where they're on the train, all I was doing was, like, I was like, they're on a train and I know it's going to work, but she keeps describing, like, literally, maybe she'll take, like, 2 sentences, and that'll be one description, then another 2 sentences of description, another 2 sentences of description, and that'll be the entire line. That'll be the entire railroad track run. And it's, like, it's just so much reading of just, she felt as if the railroad lines were, crossing off into the infinity, and Hank Reardon was just staring directly at the lines and not moving his head. Pat Logan was putting his hand on the lever to control this thing. Like, it's just, and then it's worse. Actually, my favorite part about that scene is when she explains that, like, people had come out to stand next to the line to protect it, and there's, like, all those people she's passing with, like, guns in their hands to protect the John Galt line, or because it's Taggart's line or whatever. That was probably my favorite line. But otherwise, it's so much explanation. There's blocks of text after blocks of text.
But it would be kind of necessary because of the way the story, just is, right?
I know, but it's too much. I'm saying it's like
that's only too much because you have to reread it again.
What do you mean?
Because you're rereading it again. Because
I'm not rereading it. I'm reading Atlas Shrugged for the first time.
Atlas.
I read The Fountainhead. I've never read Atlas Shrugged.
I thought you read Atlas Shrugged.
No.
God damn.
I'm not rereading it.
I thought you reread.
I'm not rereading this book. I'm reading it for the first time.
I'm standing.
Hi.
In all honesty, I'm gonna blame the
I'm blaming the Academy.
I blame the Academy. Okay, no, shut up. No, but I'm gonna blame the movie on this.
I
Because
guess.
I swear, like, you see a movie first, and then it just happens. It happens. You just see it. You know. You process all that information in just that one look.
Yeah.
But in a book, they can't have that luxury, right? They have
No,
luxury
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about it's kind of you understand. She's built up all of this, like, exposition to the point where they're going to go on the train. Then she explains for how they waited for like 2 hours before they got on the train. That entire scene before they get on the train to go on the John Galt line for the first time. And then it's literally they literally are explaining every maybe 30 minutes of the ride. Like, every 2 sentences of description has been like 30 minutes of the ride. And then, oh, God, I'm always surprised by the sex. Like, it comes out of nowhere. It literally, like, when the first time they had sex with the sex scene with Francisco.
Want to see my cock?
And Dagny.
No, well, yeah, and Dagny, but I was trying to remember his last name. But
Dominico or something.
No, it's not Dominico. I can't pronounce it, or I can pronounce it. I just forget it all the time.
Francisco Dom.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So the first time that happened, I was just like, "Are they gonna have sex? Oh, they're having sex. Okay," and I was just completely surprised. Then this time, I was like, "Okay." I remember that after they ride the train, Dagny and Hank have sex.
Was that after?
That was almost directly after. He gets in the car with Ellis Wyatt, or they go to. The worst part is they do it in Ellis Wyatt's home, like, or whatever, like the place that he takes them. He's like, "Oh, go up to the guest bedroom." They stand there. He leaves, and they like, "Oh, there's 2 guest bedrooms." But then they just go into the same one, and then they have sex there. And oh my God, the sex in the book is just so annoying.
Why?
Well, basically because it gives you a semi.
Yeah, it's because it gives me a semi. But then it's also really bad. It's so descriptive.
So it's a bad semi.
It's like I'm reading a trashy novel. A trashy
now that I think about it,
novel.
now that I think about it, when he says semi, and I'm just like, I'm thinking like what he said earlier. He's like rocking a semi. That just sounds so much worse than it did before. just rocking the semi.
Okay. That's not what I meant, but okay.
No, that's what it sounded like.
Okay.
I'm just like, oh, that sounds a lot worse now.
But
you're babying a semi?
Oh god, stop. Wow. No, stop. We're done with this. I'm done with the semis.
So then it takes the whole Rockabye baby a whole new level.
It takes the lotion on the skin, or it gets the
Oh
hose
my
again.
god! Oh my god!
It puts the lotion on the skin, it'll still get the hose.
Oh god.
Oh my god! It puts the lotion on its skin. It becomes the hose.
It just turns into the hose. Just imagine you see the lotion on the skin and then you hear the ting sound and it's just a hose.
Oh god, can you imagine the images you're giving people at this point? Can you imagine all the images?
So back to sex.
We were on that already.
It's so annoying the way the conversation goes in the book. He has sex with her, then he wakes up, he's like, that was amazing. And then he walks away like 2 seconds and he's like, so, yeah, I'm going to treat you like one of my whores. Or, well, he doesn't have any whores, but he says, like, I'm going to treat you like I would treat a whore, even though I've never had sex with a whore.
You're now my mistress.
Yeah, that's basically. And that really annoys me because it's like...
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
So, and then she's like, yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's do that. I've always wanted to be a whore anyway. That's basically how she treats it.
Because the thing is...
people have innate desires.
Like, the way Ayn Rand really views women...
Yeah.
She basically thinks that women are like kind of must serve men in that way.
Yeah.
You know, that's how she shows it.
I know, but it's kind of annoying the way she builds up this really, really self-conscious character who doesn't give a shit about anybody else except her own desires, and then just gives into the man's desires.
Yeah, that's the whole big thing how she views women.
Yeah.
You
it's
know?
kind of annoying, but I guess I understand why I understand it from the entire book's perspective, but it's really annoying to deal with.
Yeah, I know. But you'll see, like... Damn, Joseph.
That wasn't me. That was you. What are you talking about?
Sure it was.
Wasn't that William?
It was absolutely William.
You
and
fucking
really
bastards! It wasn't even me!
I'm not even proud of that, William.
Oh
I know, right? Like, that was the worst
Are
time
you proud
ever.
of yourself?
Like, that did not give anyone a semi.
Nobody's rocking semis right now.
Nobody's even rocking a quarter.
God
not even a tenth.
God damn you people.
What, you want a tenth? You dirty bastard.
Oh my god. I hate all of you.
Dirty hoe. Dirty mouth. Clean it up with William.
Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why did you say that?
No! Okay, that's not getting in there.
It's already in.
I'm going to cut it.
No, you can't cut it, man.
That's where I'm going to start.
No, you're not. She's not going to cut
Can we one time have it so that all I have to do is just put the audio into the thing, put the picture on top, and then export it and then put it on YouTube? Like, can I just do that once?
No.
That was like the perfect response.
We went to Goodwill. And the reason we went to Goodwill was we said on 2 or 3 podcasts ago.
We said one day we were going to something.
We said we were going to get 30 subscribers. When we did, we could go to Goodwill.
Did we give us a subscriber?
No.
Did we give us a subscriber?
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna assume did you post the
video is ready. It'll go. It'll go up. Probably today.
Why am I laughing at my thing?
So Joseph just slapped like a boss, but he hit the watch.
I hit the elbow.
He didn't hit my watch.
I
He
thought it
hit
was
right
watch.
here.
I hit the
I
bone.
flexed, and then he hit that.
No, I hit bone, didn't I?
Yeah, you hit here. No, you hit right here. This
It might
This
as
is
well
bone.
have been the watch.
Yeah,
This
I
is
guess
bone.
This is bone.
It might as
This
well
is
been
over
the
here
watch.
to me.
It might as well been the
It
watch.
might as yeah. He basically hit the watch inside me.
The watch was
Joseph
inside
hits me.
you.
Now the watch begins. Okay, so watching that video, I'm really mad at myself.
Sorry, I have to remember what we're talking about.
I'm talking about
Goodwill.
the Goodwill
Oh,
video,
okay.
which will come out today, or yeah,
Friday.
it'll come. Today's Thursday. We're recording this on Thursday. Friday is when this video will come out.
You don't have to tell me
It'll
we're
come
cutting
out-
it this close.
This is why it's necessary
before
for the
this
dates
video.
to be a thing.
No, not really. Nobody cares.
You're telling them
Nobody
it's today,
cares.
and then you're telling them it's
Nobody
not gonna know.
Nobody knows
cares.
the
The
trouble I've seen.
Are the same.
Nobody knows.
Shut up!
but
God damn it.
Jesus.
Cristo.
Oh my Jesus.
Miguel.
Oh my.
Oh, have we
Jesus.
never talked about that?
No.
The Oh my Jesus thing?
No.
Where's that from?
Because you've listened to all this. Have we never talked about the Oh My
No.
Jesus?
No.
Oh my God.
So
You mean Oh My Jesus?
no,
yeah,
but
Oh My
like,
Jesus.
we back when I went to Paint Branch,
Yeah.
there was a art show we were doing and I was a part of it. So I stayed about after to help and everything. We were like.
That was like the whole.
Paint
So we were. I was in the art show and I stayed over after to help. We got bored, so we decided to check out this concert thing that they were having for the orchestra.
Oh, I remember this now. Yeah, okay. Keep
And
going.
then they started singing songs, and we were just bored, so we just started making dumb jokes with them. And then they started singing songs like "Oh My Jesus," and I'm like, that sounds like something you say during sex. And now
Oh my God! It's like, oh my Jesus.
Oh my Jesus.
Oh my Jesus.
Oh my Jesus. And they were saying it this way, like, oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus.
It's just like
I'm
it's
just
like.
This is how a boss is when he walks his semi.
Oh my Jesus! Oh my Jesus!
No.
Oh my Jesus.
I'm arriving.
I'm arriving. I'm arriving. Smashing.
The smashy McSplody.
Oh my God.
Splashy McSplody.
It's crashy McSplody, you idiot.
You
splashy.
said smashy.
Yeah, but you said splashy.
Exactly. I made it dirtier.
Oh, okay.
Dumb fuck.
I didn't get the joke. There was this guy on r/beards who was complaining that he shaved his beard. Was it you, Joseph?
No.
Okay. So what happened was
I
Was
didn't-
it 12-month Giants Bane?
I shaved one hair off my beard. Now my life is ruined. Choose life. Choose life. So what happened is he shaved his beard. He was complaining. He was like, and some comment, like I can't remember what the comment was, but he replied to it saying, "My mascara is running down my eyes, like I'm crying and stuff like that," like, as in a joke, right? So then the next response was Pixar didn't happen, and then he tapes mascara to his eye, like the mascara tool to his eye, and then it's just he takes a picture of that and he sends it to them. That was really great. I was like, that's a really good response. What? Are you leaving? Oh, okay, then get out of here.
Why don't you get out of the house?
Oh, what a burn! What a burn!
You don't deserve to live!
What is wrong with you?
Okay.
You're wasting your life.
I was gonna come back with that, but because technically you are gonna get out of the house eventually. But and she said you don't deserve to live. I'm like, we just took this to a whole new level. It's like I guess you should respawn.
Oh God! I guess you should respawn.
I'm just imagining that if you actually do that, it's gonna be like in Battlefield Bad Company 2 when you accidentally suicide yourself.
Oh, and it says what epic fail. That's what it
Epic
says.
fail,
Yeah.
God damn it.
So we went to Goodwill, then we almost died twice, and then we got to KFC.
Oh yeah.
How did we almost die twice?
Remember when? Like,
Okay. Now the first time was when
Wait, should we even talk about this if they're gonna watch it? No, they've never seen
that,
that.
that video that's not on video. So
Yeah, that's not on video.
I'm really sad it's not on video.
Yeah, it isn't on video. First, let me find.
But we bought a squirrel.
We bought a squirrel, just basically a squirrel, but then
Oh yeah, and you remember this one? Your friends are just taking pity on you.
Oh damn! What a burn.
how did she know?
How did I take pity?
How did
I gave pity. I didn't take it though.
Wait, what? Darn it! What are you? Why are you making this?
Using this hall.
Damn these Indian soliloquies.
God.
That wasn't even a
That wasn't even.
God.
Yeah, that wasn't even.
Oh God. Guys.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we bought a squirrel over there, a stuffed squirrel. Not a real stuffed squirrel, but like a stuffed animal type squirrel.
We bought it
because it looked like a squirrel plus the story.
The story from. Hold on, let me see.
It wasn't Bawoosh, I know
It
that.
was by Gia Quintor.
Yeah, Gia
the
Quintor.
story we got a couple of weeks ago where the kid's life was ruined, Gia Quintor's life specifically was ruined by squirrels. We decided we would buy one in honor to commemorate his story.
We thought about giving it to him, but then we're like, nah, fuck Gia Quintor.
Yeah, because we like the squirrel now. And we
Yeah,
wanted to keep it as a memory.
And plus because of what we did with it.
Yeah.
Because what we did was like
I was driving.
He was driving looking for food to like get some food and everything. I saw a bunch of group of kids. I'm like, dude, we should drive past them and freak them the fuck out. And he's like, after we go look for a place, I'm like, yes, he's gonna let us do it. He's like, I can't believe I'm allowing this. We drive by. I hold the squirrel out the window. I'm like, look at it, damn it, Look at it. And then we start laughing our asses off. A boss almost crashes us into another car.
What happens is we're going down the road, like the small, maybe.
Wait, hand me some just. I'm sorry.
It's
No,
late.
Justin, no.
So we're going down the maybe 200-foot road, or no, less than that, 100-foot, less than that, maybe 50 feet
It
road.
wasn't even that.
It was 50 feet of road, and we go down it, and that's where the kids are on the right side. So we're making the turn because the road is ending. And as I'm making this turn, I'm trying to speed out because I don't want the kids or the parents or anything to run after us. So I'm trying to speed away, and apparently there was a car coming in as I'm taking this left turn. The car comes in, and I'm like, oh shit! And I turn, and we barely miss the car before we drive out of there. Then I'm never letting Joseph roll down his window ever again.
That's your fault. You couldn't pay attention to the road.
And after that, you still let the window down.
No,
it is my fault, so I'm trying to correct it by not letting you use the window.
No. You know, it's your fault. You don't pay attention to the fucking road. Because remember the second time we almost died? Remember the fucking second time?
You were on the opposite side of the road.
Because the road is literally like 3 lanes wide. And I assume that I've never seen like two lanes. I've never seen
a double yellow line.
I've never seen a 3-lane road where only one lane is for one direction. Two lanes
it doesn't matter. We knew.
We saw it. There was a double yellow line.
Okay.
And you didn't.
Okay.
And you drove on the wrong side. Oh, look, you're just gonna wait there. I'm like, bitch, they're gonna fucking kill us.
I should just kill you, steal your identity, and drive.
I don't know how that would help you, but okay.
Yeah, really, I don't know either. You're just gonna pretend to be Indian for the rest of your life,
and you probably crash the car too because you're afraid of cars and
you don't drive.
And you don't drive.
Damn it, I just turned this all around right now.
I bet he's rocking a semi right now.
Why? Why?
Now, if you excuse me, I'll go get my semi.
Oh God, Joseph.
I almost destroyed your Hobbit Blu-ray.
What?
I almost destroyed your Hobbit Blu-ray.
You fucker! What did I do?
It's alive. It's alive. It works. It's perfectly fine. There's no scratches or anything on it. But so I almost destroyed it because the disc drive in the Blu-ray player is kind of not popping out sometimes. So I'll turn it off. I'll turn it back on. It'll pop out.
So wait, I'm gonna assume this is what happens. So it got stuck in there. You took your freaking Blu-ray. And then you start smashing against the counter.
No, I didn't. I haven't used the Blu-ray player in months.
They made it tough stuff.
I haven't used the Blu-ray player in months, so I didn't even know that it was a disc drive. I thought it was like the PS3 where you just slide the disc in. So I slid the disc in, and it didn't work. Like nothing was turning on. I was like, "What the fuck?" I thought you just slide the disc in. Then I turn it off. I turn it back on. I hit the open disc tray button. The disc tray pops out empty, and I'm like, it was a disc tray? I thought it was the thing. You just put it inside and it slides in. So I close the disc tray and I'm like, oh god no, and I'm shaking the Blu-ray player. I shake the thing. I see on the screen it says loading disc, and I'm like, oh, it worked. And I hit the open button. The disc is in the disc tray. I shook the disc back into the disc tray before I broke the thing.
I hate you. I really do.
I will never make that mistake again, probably.
I am not letting you any more of my Blu-rays. That's it.
Are you done with all of them?
No, I haven't finished... the comics?
Yeah.
The comics, I'm working on Low and Planet Hulk. I just started Planet Hulk. And then,
I gave you Planet Hulk?
Didn't you?
No.
Oh, I was about to just start it today. I was like, alright, I'm going to start Planet Hulk and Low today. But I guess I didn't start it. Because it might not be with me. Actually, it probably isn't, because I remember seeing it at your house then. Yeah, all the Hulks are still there.
I have all the Hulks, yeah.
Alright, then never mind. I'm not going to start that. I'll start whatever else is there. Probably the Superman one, Last Son. So I started a new forum on Rooster Teeth, on the Rooster Teeth website. It was about posting your machinimas here. So what you do is if you made a machinima, you post it in the forum and people watch it. The first one I got was from probably an 8-year-old kid who made a machinima.
An 8-year-old following Rooster Teeth? Then
There's quite a few. 8, maybe 12 years old. So
does he blaze?
Did he ignite it?
Oh, it sounds water.
Is he a 420 swag it?
Yeah, just keep making those jokes while I look up his name. Yeah. Shout out to Rag Arc.
Yeah, guy, Rag Arc, yeah.
Yeah, he was the first one to post a video to the Poster Machinimas forum. And his machinima was basically making fun of GTA by you know how you just respawn every time you die, right? And what he says is like, he's doing a voiceover of how his character just, every time he dies, he respawns in the hospital and he just leaves with no injuries. And it's just a machinima. Now, the thing is, for somebody that young, it was actually really good in terms of like his age and stuff like that. So I wanted to shout out to him because...
Wait, do you know how young he is?
I don't know, but he sounds really young from his voiceover.
I thought you said he was 8.
Probably. I mean, he could be 8 or 12 between those years of age.
16.
Plot twist, he's 16.
Plot twist, he's 19.
Oh God. I'm sorry, Ragarg.
Plot twist is one of us.
Yeah, plot twist was me. I posted to my own forum.
God damn.
Shout out to yourself.
I started a new game that I play whenever I go out. It's called Rocking a Semi. Okay, so basically, the game is you open the door for somebody, and you make sure that they're a little bit far away, like not too far away where it's awkward, and not too close where it's like normal distance. Just like a certain perfect distance. You hold the door for them, and you watch them shuffle their way into the door. Because what happens is when they're like this perfect distance, instead of just walking normally, they speed up, they try and jog so that they can complete the transaction faster. So they start shuffling, and they say thank you, and that's the game, basically. You have to make them get to that perfect distance where they shuffle in.
He doesn't jog anymore.
Yeah, because he's a lazy asshole.
God damn it.
And his bones break every time he goes out to do anything.
Shut up.
So every time you fast.
He's gonna be one of those like dads where it's like they do nothing. Oh wait, he's gonna be like my dad. Shout out to Dad. What happens is
Hi, Dad.
they basically they don't work out, they don't do anything, but once in a while when they do need the strength, it comes there. But then afterwards they do nothing for the rest of the day. That's basically what he's gonna be, and that's what I'm not trying to be. That's why I work out all the time. Because I don't want to be like my dad.
Because you have insecurities.
Yeah, about being lazy as hell all the time.
Damn it.
I don't want to be that.
Whatever.
Stop rocking your semi. God damn it.
Can't tell me what to do with my semi.
Is this the name of the
Rocking
your semi.
That'll be the episode name. Rocking your semi.
Rocking your semi with Ayn Rand.
Might as well.
As she saw the hard lines of his body.
The texture.
No, I'm making a joke about how she actually writes.
Shut up.
You've never read her books. You can't.
I've never read the books. I don't care. Reminds me of the Harry Potter one.
Oh yeah, the Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, if Ayn Rand wrote Harry Potter, it was great. It was like Harry Potter stops and he talks about his objectivism for like 10 minutes, and then what is it? Voldemort just kills him or something?
No, like Voldemort just dies.
Oh yeah, Voldemort dies from the awesomeness of his speech.
Oh
and then Ron comes. It's like he just like. He just hated our freedom. He's like, no, he hated our free markets. and then it describes like Hermione's like she was in love with both of them, but Ron and Harry didn't pay attention to her because they had empires to build. I was like, what? This is so stupid.
So good.
I love how like Harry is like he describes like this wand represents my my financial wealth, right? And then Voldemort's like he grabs at his heart. He's like so stupid.
She watched the hard lines of his body. The rocking. He rocked his semi, and it reminded her of the John Galt line.
Hermione, like the way they describe Hermione in that is a perfect description of how basically Ayn Rand describes women in her books.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
one of the most annoying characters in Atlas Shrugged is some of the side characters, the scientists and the philosophers in the book. Ones who do all that. Those are some of the most annoying people in the book. Like Hank Reardon's mom, hands down.
Hank Reardon's mom.
Yeah.
Don't you mean his wife?
No, his mom.
His mom.
His mom. She comes into his office and asks him to give a job to his brother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
hands down, she is one of the most annoying people I've read so far in the book. About it in the book. Like, it was so annoying. Like, she was like, yeah, he wants to do something with his life. He wants to do something that makes him proud for, him doing it himself. So you should give him a job.
That's like a complete contradiction.
I think that is one of the most annoying things about her. Her characters are so, like, they're very complex, but they're so simple at the same time. Which is a contradiction.
It's more like simple outside, complex inside.
Yeah.
It's very good how she does it though.
It's really annoying because of those types of interactions, it just makes it seem like she's writing fake characters. And she is, because in the book, No, I mean like characters that couldn't be real in real life, and none of them are. None of them could be. Dagny Taggart and Hank Reardon.
It's because they're all set to a specific.
Hank Reardon could probably exist as a person, but Dagny Taggart definitely not. I don't think so. And definitely Francisco, definitely not.
I mean, I think it's really just because of just the way,
Actually,
like
I take that back. Francisco is the only one who couldn't exist. I think Dagny and Hank maybe.
The thing is, I think it's more or less because they're meant to represent a certain. They're meant to represent her philosophy.
I understand that,
but it's like
it's very extreme.
I guess it's
that's why a lot of people don't like
it. That's kind of the point because she's trying to show you her like what her philosophy is, and how they would live out this philosophy.
Yeah.
You know?
Which is good.
But I can understand why you would say that they're fake too, because nobody
nobody thinks like that.
Nobody would ever devote themselves to a philosophy,
yeah.
or at least to one single philosophy.
Yeah, the way they do.
Because usually people they look out to separate different things, you know.
Doom on you.
Now doom on you.
Doom
this is a slight on my honor.
Doom.
He would doom his semi all over you.
Come on.
Yeah, it's pelvic thrust.
Ow.
Joseph.
Ow.
Right now you're reminding me of that one guy in the Da Vinci Code.
I know. Ow. Ow.
You remember that one?
No. I watched Da Vinci Code once, and I haven't read the book, so.
Ow.
No, but you know that one guy who just goes whips himself?
The main evil guy or whatever.
Yeah, the antagonist.
The only good character in the movie. Everybody else is boring as fuck.
No, what the fuck are you talking about?
Everybody else was boring as fuck in Da Vinci Code.
Like that one guy was amazing.
What?
Exactly.
Which one guy?
Exactly.
Which one guy?
Exactly.
The only guy I actually like, the only character that was really cool and had very deep and complex stuff in them that wasn't boring was that guy who was like basically the main villain.
I don't understand why they did a sequel in the first place.
There wasn't a sequel.
Yeah,
it was a prequel.
No, Angels and Demons
Technically,
was
it's a prequel, I
the
suppose, but
first
It's a
one.
prequel.
No, Angels and Demons came out first.
That did.
I know it did, but I thought Da Vinci Code was a sequel to that.
No, in the books.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I know
Da Vinci
Angels
Code.
and Demons came
But
out
in
first.
movies, it's Da Vinci Code.
I know how it came out. I'm asking, is Da Vinci Code a sequel to Angels and Demons in the books?
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. That's all I wanted to know. I was saying, because of that, that kind of ruined some of the movie. When I learned that was like the sequel, I was like, what the fuck was that?
They're all separate stories on their own anyway.
Yeah, but they kind of build up characters, don't they? Because it's the same character throughout both books.
No, they're all pretty much the same characters.
Okay. So
it's just like the only real character that's like.
Which one is better?
Hmm?
Which one's better? Books term.
Both.
Both. I kind of like this.
Both.
I kind of like the
Bone
I think it was called. I keep confusing it. So it's either called the last symbol or the lost.
No,
symbol.
I mean in terms of Angels and Demons, Da Vinci Code, not anything else by the author.
Personally, I had to say.
I don't care anymore.
I don't know.
I've given up. Like, he just doesn't want to answer. He doesn't. Okay.
It's just that, like, if I was to choose between two boring movies and honestly kind of boring books, they're both the same to me, actually. There's no point.
Yeah, there's no point.
All right, William, calm down.
Tell me to calm down.
I hate all of you. I hate all of you so much.
The fuck was that?
I'm gonna put that away and not look at that for the next 10 minutes. No, I pulled the plug out. Shit. I was like, I didn't see the wire.
Fuck you.
I just kept pushing the thing. I'm like, why do you resist? What is going on?
Okay, so we should do this the next Friday.
Speaking of The Hobbit, I finally understand what he's trying to do. Peter Jackson, why he started that entire trilogy, and why he split up that book, because he doesn't want. After Lord of the Rings, he was like, okay, I was stuck to a book in that. I really want to expand this universe. So that's basically what he did. He was like, all right, I'm going to take this book, but I'm basically not going to follow most of the story. That fucking rock fight scene was amazing. When they're the first one, that was awesome. Like when they're in the thunderstorm and they're climbing the mountain, and the rock formation just comes out of the ground, and he just starts throwing rocks at them, and then they're standing on one of those. That was fucking amazing. I really like where he's going with it.
I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Just the Hobbit movies don't seem to interest me as much as any. Like the Lord of the Rings stuff doesn't interest me as it used to. I don't know why. I just kind of lost interest in it.
I like that it's it's taking basically what I wanted from Lord of the Rings. Like, I wanted Gandalf to be using more of his powers and stuff like that, because you don't really see that in Lord of the Rings. You see him die once, and that's it. Basically, trying to stop a dragon or whatever. What was it? A dragon?
It was Balrog.
It was a Balrog.
Balrog. Yeah, Balrog's different from a dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a fucking demon.
Okay. So he stops the Balrog, and the Balrog falls back in.
Woo!
And then in this one, he's fighting, all the orcs and stuff like that using his powers, which was pretty fucking cool. You know that scene where they fight the trolls in the first one?
Yep.
Yeah, that's actually in the other Lord of the
Yeah,
Rings. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Even though I've read the books
William
too.
told me about that, and I actually noticed later. I was like, oh.
And it's the exact same,
Yeah.
position.
No, it's not.
It's the exact same positions they're in.
Yeah, but didn't one of them kind of fall on the guys at the Hobbit movie, remember?
No.
Oh, wait, that was a different thing.
Yeah, they're all in the same exact position and everything.
GG.
That was fucking cool. And then I binged Desolation Smog, and I was pretty mad at the ending.
Oh,
of that
yeah,
movie.
speaking of, like, binging shit, I watched The Walking Dead, but I couldn't finish more than half the season, even though it was only 6 episodes. Dude, I just cannot get into it.
It's so boring.
It really is. Like, there was nothing to keep me interested. It was just like, no. I don't give a fuck. You're a whore. I get it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I pretty much stopped it like when they reached the research facility or whatever.
I just stopped at the 3rd episode.
I just stopped there. So like,
It's basically, they do nothing for 20 minutes, and then they get chased by zombies, and then
Yeah.
they do nothing again for 20 minutes.
It's like a reality TV show for zombies.
Yeah.
very boring with that TV show.
No, what reality TV shows are really exciting.
No, there's those boring ones. They're the boring ones that just don't.
All of them are
nothing.
boring to me.
like with the boring concepts, like what do you call it? Like I guess like
Keeping it with Kardashians.
They're all boring to me. I don't really like
Yeah.
reality TV, so that doesn't make any sense. But basically, the ending to Desolation Smog is complete bullshit.
I am dead.
That's so bad. It was so Okay, I do have to say the writing for those movies is a little bit wonky. Like it's not 100% in the bitch.
Yeah. They're sporting a semi in the bitch.
Yeah. It's so weird. It's just sometimes they'll say lines and then the camera angle will be weird and it just doesn't look right. Like especially that last scene where he's like, "I am death." Like he says whatever he does because the entire scene is him doing monologues.
I'm really upset that gold never stayed on him.
I know. I was really mad. And on top of that, it didn't make sense because gold is really heavy, so he's just gonna fly with a bunch of extra weight.
No, that's probably why it came off.
Yeah.
I was hoping.
I'm surprised he was able to jump that high with that much weight of gold on him.
He's probably really tough.
Yeah, probably.
He probably lifts like every day.
Yeah, no,
No,
he just sleeps. He
just
sleeps every
sleeps.
day.
You don't know that. All you've
No,
seen is
no.
all you've seen is 2 scenes of him sleeping. You've never seen when he does off screen.
No, he just sleeps in it.
You don't know
I
that.
can just imagine him like melting gold and then lifting barbells
Yeah,
made of gold.
barbell of gold. He's just like, oh, yeah. I'm so ready for those dwarves. Yeah.
No, but he does nothing in there.
You don't know that.
No, he doesn't. He
I-
just sits over his goal. He protects it. But since nobody goes near, he just sits there. And
The
sits.
guy who plays Bilbo Baggins, he plays Watson in the show Sherlock.
No, I'm weird.
Yeah, and so the guy who plays Smaug.
Yeah, I know.
It's the
I
guy
know,
who plays
I know.
Sherlock. I was the entire time I was like, are they gonna ever do something separate? Like when I first heard of the Hobbit trilogy, I was like, all right, that's cool. He's getting into different movies, and he's not gonna be in the same movie with Benedict Cumberbatch. And then I was like, oh, well, I guess he's still gonna get more movies after this, but I really hope he's not in more movies with Benedict Cumberbatch.
I mean, they weren't in the first movie together.
Well, technically, Benedict Cumberbatch was at the end, but that's because they only used the likeness of Smaug for his face, or for Smaug's face. They used his likeness.
Which is really weird.
Yeah.
How that works.
Yeah.
How?
No, but
They-
they did the motion capture.
Yeah, motion capture.
They actually had him on the floor. He's actually
He's doing all the movements of the character.
Why?
Because yeah,
They can.
I think it's just to make the face more realistic.
I guess.
But it's just really weird.
That is weird.
I don't really see it in terms of like the likeness of his
It's
face.
because they morphed it.
Obviously, but still, it's. I guess you could start with there. That's I guess a good place to start from scratch and stuff like that. And usually what they do for those things is they do have motion capture people who pretend to be dragons and stuff like that. Or as in Planet of the Apes or whatever, they have guys who pretend to be apes and they do
Yeah, I know.
motion capture with that. So that scene where he talks about it, where he's like, I am death, I am all that stuff. Especially when the camera comes up, it's really weird the way he says, "I am dead," and then he's like, "What have we done?" And then just cuts to that really weird music for the end credits or whatever.
The song is really good though.
The song is good, but it's just so out of place.
Yeah.
They had to end it somehow.
I guess, but
I think it's like the thing.
They could have just used any of the music from the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Like they did plan for it to be 2 movies at the beginning, but I think
really? I thought there was 3 movies.
No, it was going to be 2 movies in the beginning. Then during the shoot, I think it was right after the first movie. They're like, yeah, we had to make it 3 movies because of how much stuff he was putting in. I don't think he expected it to become more than 2 movies. He expected to expand it within those 2 movies, but not into 3.
I guess, yeah. I mean, the second movie is just them going to the mountain, and then what's it called? Gandalf just fighting the necromancer?
Yeah, the necromancer.
Yeah. So that's basically what that movie was. Also, it was really dumb at the end of the first movie when the eagles just dropped them off.
It's like, can't you just bring them all the way to the mountain?
What? I don't understand. Why didn't they do that?
Honestly,
Eagles are fickle.
It was plot. It was all for the plot. They could have made that 2 movies if they just skipped that entire time where the Eagles just take them all the way there. Maybe
this is the same argument that's been done in Lord of the Rings.
What?
The whole Eagles thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Fly
That's
over
true.
to Mordor.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I can kind of understand.
They probably get shot down in Mordor.
Yeah,
I know, like that. I can understand in Lord of the Rings. In Mordor,
yeah, there's like 10 million people there just ready with their
there's
arrows.
so many orcs.
I could just imagine it being like
Those catapulters.
I can imagine it being
trolls,
like
catapults.
What's it called?
Whole army in there.
It'll look like CWIS on ships. You've seen that, right? Where
What?
it's basically what they use is they use Gatling guns and they place like 6 of them on ships. And what they do is they shoot missiles out of the sky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I would imagine. Just like the griffins coming in and then just get shot out of the sky immediately. Are they griffins? That's what they look like.
They're eagles.
I thought bigger. Like I
They're
thought that's
just eagles.
Then what's a griffin? Is it an actual thing too?
In Lord
Real
of the
life,
Rings?
in real life, like are griffins actual types of birds, or I thought
Griffins are not actual type of birds.
Griffins are mythology.
yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I thought they were griffins. Is that not what they're called?
You mean in Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, in Lord of the
They're
Rings.
called eagles.
They're just eagles.
They're eagles.
Just huge
Do you
eagles.
remember-
They're
do you
huge
remember-
eagles.
do you
That's
remember,
it?
like,
They don't have a
do you
name?
remember? I think it was Pippin. It's like the eagles are coming.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought. I mean, I
They're
assume.
eagles.
I mean, that's kind of dumb. They're just.
Eagle!
I thought they would give them like they're griffins.
Eagle.
I just thought that was stupid. Why would they
They're
just
just
call
eagles.
them?
Because they're eagles.
But they can't. Why? Why not make it cooler? Like
They're just eagles.
Eagles.
are-
everybody makes this big
Eagles
point
are-
about how Tolkien was like, oh yeah, he made this huge new story and everything like that, and everybody bases their fantasies off this guy, and that's it. He calls them eagles.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
What are you talking about? There are
He
men.
called it Mount Doom.
There are men.
He had some-
There's nothing
There's
special about
men,
them.
there's elves, there's orcs, there's goblins, there's
Dwarves.
hobbits, there's dwarves, there's different types of hobbits, and he just calls them eagles
Yeah, and he calls men.
because they're men. They would have been much smaller if they were just eagles. If you're saying that they're men because they're just men, then they would have also have been the same size if they were just eagles.
They're just big.
They're not eagles then,
They're just
technically.
big
They're just
eagles.
giant eagles, dude.
No, then call them giant eagles, please.
They're
There are no other eagles, though. That's why they're not called giant eagles.
That's such bullshit. So boring.
You know what? Fuck you. Fuck this podcast. Fuck eagles.